Hello, my name's Beverly. I'm from Dallas, Texas, so you're going to hear that little accent in my voice. I wanted to tell you who I am exactly, where I come from, what's my story. I grew up in South Texas with an alcoholic mom, and her and my dad divorced when I was 7. And it was me and my brother. I have a brother that's 3 years younger than I am. And a lot of the times we had to fend for ourselves. My mom enjoyed her party time life, and it was just me and my brother. So we helped each other along, and we just fended for ourselves. Growing up, I had a lot of hand-me-down clothes. I didn't ever have any. Well, I'm not gonna say I didn't ever have anything. The only new clothes I got was from my dad's mother. Every once in a while, I would get a new pair of jeans, but most of the time it was hand-me-down clothes and from my boy cousins. So I never grew up really with a lot of girl clothes. It's all boy clothes. My grandmother used to try to help my mom out, and she'd try to send me to school in a headscarf back in the 80s, early 80s. That wasn't cool. But, they tried to help out as much as they could. My grandparents did. And my mom and dad are both passed now, but I think they're who made me who I am today. They made me struggle, I guess you could say, and made me tough. My mom, we lived in the projects. My mom had us in the projects for a while, me and my brother, and because that's all she could afford. She worked here and there and, did the best that she could, but we didn't have a lot growing up. And everybody was surprised at 14 when they found out I was pregnant. One of my mom's boyfriend's son came to visit. He happened to be 23, and I was 14, and I got pregnant. And so I remember very clearly, my dad looked me in the face and said, "You'll never make anything of yourself. No one's ever going to want you because you have a baby at 14." And that hurt a lot for my dad to tell me that. And I remember thinking then, how dare you? How dare you tell me who I'm going to be, or, what I have in store for the rest of my life? How can you put that sentence on me? And so needless to say, me and my dad didn't really have a very close relationship after that. And it was tough. I'm not going to say it wasn't, because it was. People wanted me to give my baby up for adoption. They wanted me to have an abortion, and I wouldn't do it, but I knew it was going to be hard. So I had my daughter at 14. I turned 15 when she turned 3 months old. And I got my first job, and I worked really hard. And, there was lots of things that happened in the meantime, but I struggled. And instead of graduating with my class in May of 1990, I had got my GED in December of 1990, so I wasn't too far behind them. I did have a daughter in June of 1990, so I had 2 children by the time I was 18. And I didn't even have a driver's license. I had 2 children, but no driver's license. So, struggled hard. It was hard. I decided when I got my GED that I wanted to go to college, and I wanted to make something of myself. So I decided to go into nursing, and I enrolled into the local 4-year college and got my bachelor's degree in nursing. And during that time, it was hard for me and my 2 daughters. I didn't see them a lot. And I depended heavily on neighbors and friends to help me, because I didn't have really any family support at that time. So I got through nursing school, and we were able to step out of our roach-infested trailer and out of a life where we were surviving on ramen noodles and, hamburger helper. I mean, that was the best that I could do at that point. I was waiting tables and going to school before I graduated. So it was a tough. I think it took me a total of 5.5 years to get my degree. And it's allowed me to get to where I am now. I mean, we have a very nice home and a very nice lifestyle. Both of my parents are passed. And I don't hold any grudges against them. But I just want to put the word out there that you can be anything and do anything you want to do. They say the sky is the limit, but it's not. It's your mind. Your mind is your limit. Whatever you put in your mind is what you're going to get. So if you say, I can't do this or I can't do that, you're right. You can't, because you've already put that in your mind. Set your goals, set your dreams, and dream big, because you can accomplish that. You can. You just have to work for it. And it's not going to say it's going to be easy, because it's going to be tough at times, and you're going to want to give up. But don't ever give up. Just keep going. Keep going, one foot in front of the other, day after day, working toward your goal, working toward where you want to be in life. And one day you will be there. You know, don't let anybody tell you that you can't. Don't let everybody tell you that you're worthless, that, you know, you're unable of doing something. Get those negative thoughts out of your mind, because you set your destiny, not anybody else. So I encourage you to do whatever it is that you want to do. I encourage you to do it. Set out and do it. You only get one life here, and you just need to make the best of it. And have some faith, trust, and that your decisions are going to be the ones that God has planned out for you. And if I can ever help anybody in any way, please reach out to me. I would love to help you, even if it's just words of wisdom or books I've read or things I've done or where I am in my life now. I'd be happy to help. Have a great day. God bless.